Welcome on back, my dearest sinners. Now, hopefully, Editor Me, which is going to be me in about 20 minutes, most likely, is able to get the subtitles to work. If he doesn't, well, I don't even know. So hopefully he does. Better. You better. Now, with that all being said, my deepest, most sincere apologies, and I do hope you can forgive me, for not making one of these last week. I was, to put it in very honest terms, really drained. Like, really drained. And I just couldn't. I couldn't produce anything worthy of your time, and to be honest, last week I wasn't right. I was just so dead. And honestly, not well. I feel a bit off now, honestly. But hopefully I feel better as the week goes on. We'll see. You know, we start Monday, hopefully later better. 'Tis the plan, right? I think that's the plan. I don't even know. So, what have we been up to? I've been painting again. Yes. It's been a while, so I'm a little rusty, and I need to refine a few things, but I have painted a Praetor for the Sons of Horus. Because you know what? I decided I quite like the Sons of Horus in the end, so fuck it. I decided I'd paint a few. And I'll probably expand my collection a bit. I'd like to have 1,000 points, 2,000 points of dudes. We'll see how it works out. But, you know, I've made a pretty quick, cheap and cheerful, and honestly effective colour scheme. So, I'm quite happy with that. And furthermore, it's replicatable, and probably even easier on the bog-standard troops, because there's less things to do. Especially if I use the new Mark IV guys, less trim. So, and I'll probably use the Mark IV. My current plan for them is I want them to have a lot of fancy toys. I'm probably going to have some Reavers in there too. I might kit bash them. But basically, the idea is that they have access to the fancier armors. Mark IV and Mark VI, I'm thinking in particular. The rationale being, they're the War Master's boys, right? So they're going to have the most advanced armor, in my opinion. Mark VI in less of supply, purely because I'm pretty sure most of the loyalists got it, although I could be mistaken. I'll have to double check that, but I'm not against using Mark VI, so we'll use Mark VI as well. But, you know, I'm probably going to have very minimal Mark III in Mark II. We'll see, maybe later on I'll have some Mark III and II. But honestly, I like the idea of some Mark IV breaches. Again, Mark IV is more advanced. So, honestly, it's something I want to try. And, you know what? It's nice to have a new painting project. I have done a bit of work on my Knight as well. My Chaos Knight. He's had a good splash of colour. So he's not all white anymore. He's now a bit more metallic. Grimy after a bit of oil. Like an oil wash. He'll take time, but it's alright. You'll probably seen a few things. Actually, I realised you guys on YouTube haven't seen him, have you? I should really you know what? Future me. Make sure you post of what we painted. Yeah. Definitely post that. But yeah, and you know what? It's nice to have something I can kind of just workshop together. If I can, I'd like to pick up that Maximus box, but we'll see if it's still around. There's a lot of dudes in there, but it's what? Big blocker tacticals, big blocker jumps, a dreadnought, and a tank. On top of my guy I've already got as a command. Yeah, that's a pretty nice blob of dudes. And here's the thing, with Heresy, you can convert. In fact, the community likes it when you convert. So I'll probably throw together a few bits and bobs and make my own shit. The nice thing is I can use some bits and bobs from Chaos Space Marines. Some. Big keyword there, some. Now, it has to be stressed. Can't overdo it because they're not word bearers. Word bearers, definitely you can use a lot of Chaos stuff. Because objectively, they were doing it. Now, so were the Suns later on. I probably want to stick with them having the fancy toys, but I like the more brutalist elements to be brought in too. So, a few spiky bits and shoulder pads and stuff would be quite nice. I did some for my Praetor, and looked quite nice. I may add it into this video here, so you can see it. It's a quick dirt cheap edit. That time's the charm. And, show it off to you. And hopefully I can do a few more. Maybe I'll do some on stream. Who knows? Maybe. I often find I don't paint very efficiently on stream because I'm trying to balance entertaining and painting at the same time, so it might be a between stream thing. When I haven't got a million other things being asked of me constantly. Which, honestly. I'm trying to balance my time in a good way. Because there's only so much of me, and it seems the world likes to ask for a lot of me a lot of the time. So I might have to rebalance things a smidge, because I'm feeling very worn, Plus I'm eyeing up how long it's going to be till I have some time off, and Christ, it's going to be 7 weeks. It'll go by quickly, terrifyingly so, probably. But, yeah. So, it's a nice thing to have on the side. And I'm going to try and make sure these are more consistent. They might be short, we'll see. It depends how much I'm going to talk about and what I feel like I want to talk about, Today, I guess I just wanted to talk about painting and stuff I've been up to. I did pass my driving theory, by the way. Thank you for the kind words. I did pass. So, we're gonna, at some point, probably today, tomorrow-ish, book a point of time for the practical. It'll be a while now. Probably late November, December at the earliest. Any later than that, and it's going to end up being probably next year. But I have been very patient. And honestly, I've been patient with myself. So I can wait another bunch of months, right? I can wait that long. It might sound like a long time, but here's the thing. It's taken me 6 years to get to this point of actually getting this stuff done, so if I can wait that long, I can wait a few months. That's nothing. The wait for doing my test and making sure I'm ready for it is nothing compared to the years I've taken to get to this point. So, yeah. But, anyway, point is, I'm going to try and make sure that these keep coming out, and I don't forget to do them. Plus, it starts breeding a bad habit in me if I suddenly forget or stop doing them. And I want to keep doing them. They're a bit of a therapeutic thing for me. And, God forbid I make some use of this channel. I know some of you would like me to go back to doing the Total War stuff, and sometimes I think I would like to as well, but I think... I don't know. I do like Total War, but I think too much Total War, and it kind of burns me out, I do still like it and enjoy it, generally speaking, but I don't know. I have to take my breaks from it, I have to step away at times and rediscover the fun in it, because sometimes I just don't enjoy myself on it as much. But I suppose I've been on and off playing the same thing for 10 years now, plus, so what can you do, I've gotten 10 odd years out of the series. Maybe 40k will be the splash of life I need. Or maybe medieval, honestly. A modern, historic Total War. That isn't some slop like Pharaoh or Troy. Honestly, they were terribly done. I'm sorry, but it was. It really was. So hopefully Medieval 3 is good. Rooting for you, CA, because you've done good. Warhammer 3 start was not very good, so I'm hoping you don't repeat that crap. Because holy shit. That's a mess. That is a mess. You better not screw Medieval like that. Alright? Better not. But, anyways, my dear sinners, I won't keep you for too long. So I wish you all a good day, a good night, whatever time it is for you. And I will see you all next time. Until then, start for now.